Well, a fresh start in 2011 for the 112th. The new Congress convenes on Wednesday with the Republican-controlled House and only a slim majority for Democrats in the Senate. But will the new group be any different, and will we be left disappointed a year from now? Texas Congressman Joe Barton says the GOP will get the job done. Congressman, thanks for joining us. I got to tell you, my hopes have been up so high that it actually makes me nervous about this.
Well, I think we are going to deliver in the 112th Congress the new Republican majority in the House. We know that, number one, we've been given a second chance from 4 years ago, and number two, we know that the people that elected us, the independents and the Tea Party groups, expect us to deliver, and I think we will.
They expect you to deliver, but they also expect you to be very, very tough. In other words, no compromise on a whole lot of issues that pundits say you got to compromise on.
Well, those pundits are not in the new Republican majority in the House. We're not going to do a carbon tax, for example. We're going to do aggressive oversight over the EPA and these new regulations that just came out last week, trying to do by executive order or EPA regulation what they couldn't get through the House and the Senate in the last 2 years. Same thing with the FCC, their new net neutrality regulation that they put out last week. I don't think we'll let that stand. And of course, we're going to repeal the health care law if the courts don't do it before we do.
What do you think is going to be your biggest obstacle? Already in the last couple of days, we've heard some pretty tough talk from the Democrats.
Well, talk is cheap in Washington. The new House Republican majority is going to be an action majority. And we're going to try to do it on a bipartisan basis. I think one of the mistakes that Majority Leader Reid made and Speaker Pelosi is they had such huge partisan majorities that they tried to do it just within their own party. And I don't think that'll work. I think we can get 40 or 50 moderate and a few conservative Democrats that are left to vote with us so that we send these bills to the Senate with a bipartisan majority, in some cases approaching 290 to 295 votes.
Well, that would definitely be real hard for the White House to ignore. Now, the last 24, 48 hours, the Democrats, or the White House rather, we've seen the appointment of an ambassador to Syria, also a new deputy attorney general, both of which were certainly against the wishes of the GOP. Is that some sort of a salvo that you think sets the standard for 2011 in your relationship with the White House?
Well, you know, President Obama is going to be up for re-election in 2012, as are 23 Democrat senators in the Senate. The voters just totally repudiated the liberal agenda of President Obama and Speaker Pelosi and Majority Leader Reid in the 2010 congressional election. So I'm hopeful that the president will listen and that the Democrats that are left standing will listen and they'll work with us. I know that Speaker Boehner is interested in being bipartisan, and the new majority leader, Mr. Cantor. I think most House Republicans in leadership positions, we're going to be principled, but we're going to be open-minded and have a transparent process. And I think the Democrats that want to be a part of that process will be welcomed.
Representative Joe Barton, I want to say thank you very much and Happy New Year. And we really look forward to next year. Like I said, I'm very excited and very nervous.
Well, be excited right now, and then watch us and help us deliver on our promises in the Pledge to America.
Okay, thank you very much.